Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I am here to give you all the update of everything that will be coming out this month of March when it comes to lesbian movies, new series, and also returning series as well. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get right into it and not waste any more time. So first, we're gonna start off with That Night. It is an upcoming Netflix thriller miniseries scheduled to premiere on March 13th. The story follows the sisters during a family vacation in the Dominican Republic. After Elena accidentally hits a man with a car, the three must decide how far they will go, including covering up the crime to keep her from going to prison, and especially being in a location where they are not very familiar with the system. On the other hand, we have Claudia, who's also one of the sisters. In this case, she is the middle child. She is very protective over her sisters and is trying her best, to figure out how she can help in this situation and, and keep her sister safe. And yes, she is a lesbian. So we will have to see how her role will play out, if we will see some romantic connections with, another character. Will she have like a romantic partner where, her, private life also be, showcased? So that is also something that I'm truly looking forward to. Hopefully we can see her, getting close to somebody and just, have a connection that will just make this, in this case, this miniseries even better. But the only thing we can do is in this case to stay tuned, and hopefully it does happen. And then moving forward, we have Heartbreak High. It is the reboot. The real reboot is actually scheduled to premiere on Netflix on March 25th. Gwynnie is a lesbian character, returns as a center figure. The season 3 trailer hints at her, seeking a deep romantic connection with her character, and also starring Sasha, her ex-girlfriend, who also identifies as a lesbian. In this case, the final season follows Harley High students during their last semester as they prepare for graduation. The center, drama revolves around the revenge prank that goes wrong, forcing Emery and her friends to cover up a secret to avoid risking their futures basically getting ruined. Yes, so this will be the season finale, so I do have very high expectations for it. Hopefully, in this case, Gwynnie, she can finally, find somebody that she can truly just be herself with. We will have to see how things with Sasha will also play out. So there's gonna be a lot of dynamics that will be coming to light. And one thing I have to say, I'm super excited for it because I feel like season two, they left it up off at a very good point. So hopefully in season 3 it doesn't disappoint at all, because that will be really like bad if we don't get enough representation in the season finale. Then moving forward, we have DEAD Log. Yes, hopefully you guys can, identify the name. It's officially set to premiere season 2 on March 20 on Prime Video. The new season continues the two center on its lesbian lead and queer coded dynamics. In this case, Dulcie, the lesbian detective, returns as she basically travels to Northern Territory to investigate the passing of her partner Eddie's former colleague. The setting shifts from, Tasmania to the top end of Australia, maintaining the show's significant plot and not basically changing how the plot, how in this case the series is set up, just with, a little bit of changes, but still the same dynamic. Hopefully in season 2 we will get to see them together a little bit more, but I do feel like season 1 we got a good, understanding of their relationship, how they are together, how, they just, come together as a union, as a couple, in order to make this relationship work. So hopefully in season 2 we don't get, to be let down, and hopefully they can just keep this good dynamic between the two going and also spice it up a little bit. But obviously we will have to see if that was the plans of the writers, if yes, if not, but stay tuned, because this one definitely 100 trillion percent does look promising. And yes, I will definitely be doing a review on it. So stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. And then moving forward, we have Scarpetta. The upcoming Prime Video series is set to premiere March 11th. The prominent lesbian representation focus on Lucy, and is Scarpe's niece and a core character in the book series. She, in this case Lucy, is a computer hacker and also a FBI agent, and has a long-term partner named Janet. So according to what I have read, it looks like the show will be showcasing the relationship of Lucy and Janet. So I couldn't find much information regarding Janet, but I could find information regarding Lucy. So the only way we will figure out who Janet really is by watching the series. This is probably my favorite one on the list, to be honest. It's definitely one that I'm super excited to look forward, just because of the cast, just everything everything that the plot evolves. So the show follows Dr. Case Carpeta, a forensic, pathologist who returns to her role as Virginia's chief medical examiner to investigate an elimination that basically occurred at her first major case from decades prior. The first season will consist of 8 episodes. So let me tell you, this one I will 100 trillion percent be looking into it. So stay tuned for a future review. As soon as I get, the opportunity to watch it, I will definitely, come here and give my opinion on it. And then we have Forbidden Fruits. Yes, it is an upcoming American horror comedy. The film is set to premiere in theaters on March 27th, obviously depending on your location. It has been highly anticipated by the queer community and cited as one of the major, sapphic films of 2026. The story follows Abby and her friends Cherry and Fig, who run a secret, witchy femme cult in the basement of a small, story in a mall. The dynamic, threatened when a new hire pumpkin arrives. We will have to see if, this one will definitely include like some queerness or get some queer woman on woman. But if we do, I can definitely say it will be very minimalistic. I do feel like it will be very short if there is any representation. But like I said, I don't know much about the movie, but it was recommended, when it came to the March, content to watch when it comes to queerness. So hopefully we will get something, some woman on woman action, some romance. Obviously, it's not gonna be the main plot. Obviously, it's not gonna be the center of attention, but we will have to see what it has to deliver. So yes, I am definitely 100 trillion percent excited for this one. So let me see if it will definitely be worth the watch or not. And then moving forward, we have Skiff. Skiff is the Belgian coming of age drama. It is scheduled for screening and release events throughout early 2006, including notable dates in March. Yes, the story follows Malou, a young teenager and also a talented rower who struggles with her identity. And yes, she actually ends up falling in love with her brother's girlfriend, and that basically, hits a new feeling of emotions for her as she never actually been attracted to a woman before. And now she finds herself falling in love with, in this case, the partner of her brother who she loves and adores a lot. So that actually ends up taking her on a cast of, in this case, self-discovery, on just trying to figure out who she is, what she wants out of life, and how will these feelings and emotions that she has towards, her sister-in-law, go. And also trying to figure out, her relationship with her parents and also with her brother as well. This movie is listed on movie in this case, but the availability of the movie actually depends on your location. As soon as I get more information regarding other platforms where you guys can go watch it, I will drop it down below in the comments. So yes, guys, that's basically it. That's all I have for y'all for this month of March. If you guys know any other content that might not be on the list, please drop it down below in the comments. It would be very, very helpful so that I can also go ahead and go watch it, and go support it and check it out as well. Hope you all have enjoyed this video. Until the next video, and goodbye.